First day of school. Time to get pumped. Hey, Mr. Brismissets. How's the world been treating you, dude?
Fine.
Oh, you don't sound so fine. I guess that's nothing new.
Oh, hi, is this?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering if the English department.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Don't listen to this man. He's an idiot. Alan Brismitzis.
Hey, Mr. B, I think your cholesterol is a little high. I'm Sim Johnson. You're new here, right?
Yeah, I'm Sarah Jones, and I'm so excited to start enriching the minds of the next. Why are you laughing at that?
I have no idea.
Enriching minds? That's gold.
I'm not so sure what you two think is so funny about me trying to nurture the students to the best of my ability.
Listen, Miss Jones, you go in there all optimistic and cocky like, you're gonna get eaten alive. Even this imbecile knows you have to.
Encourage their personal growth?
No. Break their spirit mercilessly so there's no hope of rebellion.
I believe that an open and accepting classroom environment is the best way to educate the future generation.
No. On the first day, you must establish dominance. Assign a 10-page report on an obscure topic that they could never hope to understand and tell them it's due in 3 days. When they come to you with it finished, with tears in their eyes, just tell them that you just wanted a sample of their writing and it's not being marked. It gets them every time. And if you're lucky, a couple people will drop out and you'll have less marking to do.
That seems a little harsh.
Or, if you'd prefer, you can drive them crazy by giving them dozens of forms to have to fill out because you say you want to get to know them. Gets them every time.
I let them relax, not bored out of their skulls.
You know what I find soothing? When a student comes late for class by only like a couple seconds, and I send them all the way down to the office to get a late slip. Feels good, man.
Yeah. My favorite thing is when all the students first come into class, before they start working, I just make them sit there for 20 minutes, like this, not moving and not saying anything. I call it Espacio. I tell them that it puts them into a learning state of mind, but really, I just love watching them squirm.
I think one of my favorite things to do is when I give them all a test. It's really a hard test, and they get it done, and they're all stressed out, and they give it to me, and then I tell them it'll be back in like a week. But then a week passes, and the kids start getting stressed, waiting for their marks. Another week passes, they start getting annoyed. But, you know, they're already marked, sitting in my drawer. I just tell them I'm being thorough.
I can't believe this. Do you guys do anything other than torture students?
Well, I run textbook club. Next week we'll be reading World War II paperwork of Nazi prison guards. It'll be an interesting read.
Yeah, I like going to karaoke bars. I like to sing along to Black Sabbath, and also a little Neil Diamond on the side. But I must say, nothing gives me quite the same thrill as finding a small mistake on a kid's bibliography. The threat of expulsion, being blacklisted from all the schools in the region on account of plagiarism, there's nothing quite like it.
Yeah, I really love taking 20% off a kid's mark for no apparent reason.
Well, you know, if you just circle enough words and write the word syntax all over the place, then nobody will question it.
But in Teachers College, they told us that we have to encourage their learning, not play mind games with children.
Mind games? You think these qualify as mind games? Let me tell you something. Mind games are when you put every answer on a multiple choice test. See, it's completely easy to mark only one answer, and you can practically see the horror and paranoia in their eyes as they try to write the test.
As they write, they start thinking, the answer can't possibly continue to be C, so they start choosing other answers, like A or B. But the answer is never A or B.
If you want to be really evil, you can make it a pattern. A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, D.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty funny.
See now? Do you see how great it is to mess with your students? Imagine how it's going to be with your own class.
Yeah, I guess it could be pretty fun.
And that, Miss Jones, is